you're going to put it into a general standardized presentation type template, then Matic really has a lot of the tools and hooks to be able to grab that information from whatever your source of data is and process it and then put it into the deck. And it really helps save a lot of time. They've actually got some AI tools to help build talk tracks for the decks once the decks are developed.
That's neat. I like that. I need that like right now. I got a presentation coming up. I could use some talk tracks.
Yeah, so it's a really interesting tool. I was thinking about it. One of the things that I've done with my CSM teams would be I ran a monthly session with my team for QBRs or mores to go over any of the decks and run through the talking tracks and make sure everything's been developed and give that kind of feedback. This would help basically, one, if somebody couldn't attend, I think it would help allow that person to really get in without having to go through that feedback session. But I think it could also take those sessions up another level by allowing all of the data. A lot of times people would come in with questions about, the data looks like this, and I don't know why it looks this way this month. Can we figure it out? As opposed to if you had the automation process and you're able to build the deck and even look at the talk track, then you could come in and say, hey, these are the key issues that I saw, which is really what the intentions of those sessions was to say, let's get down to the key issues and make sure we're focusing on the right stuff. But it would take that session down, which was often, it could be several hours depending on the types of questions I was getting.
Yeah.
And it could take that down to really a minimal amount of time focusing on the key issues with the right things. I see Matic being a huge value add to companies if they're interested in it. I had the pleasure of being able to sit with Nick last week or 2 weeks ago at a dinner, their CEO, and just really great guy to talk with. And like I said, I think they're doing some really interesting stuff, and I really can see a lot of value in the tool.
We have two